Hello, I'm Serenity, and thank you for joining my co-host Shanni and I for Fun Around the Fire, a variety show and one of the many nightly programs hosted in Ring of Fire, a channel found on the multi-platform push-to-talk walkie-talkie application Zello. To install and use the app, just go to Zello.com, then you can join in Fun Around the Fire or our other unique programs each night of the week, or the open topic chat we have the rest of the time. We have lots of fun planned for you tonight, so we hope you enjoy it and hopefully actually join us to participate in Fun Around the Fire one or more Friday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific Time or 10 Eastern in Ring of Fire, a channel for and by respectful people. We welcome you to comment on our video and program and appreciate your feedback. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally that time. It is 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 Eastern. On September 30th, 2016, we are now beginning Fun Around the Fire with me, Serenity, and Shanni. And we have so much fun stuff in store for you guys that we've been working on all week for you to keep you entertained. So let's start off with Shanni saying a nice little hello.
Hi, welcome to the last day of September. It's almost October, can you guys believe it? And welcome to the show. I hope you guys have fun on here tonight. I really do. We have a lot of fun that's going to go on. But hi.
Thank you, Shanni, and thank you everyone for being here. We're going to have our regular segments tonight that we normally do. Today's holiday, this day in history, tip of the week, quote of the week. We're going to have audience choice where you can pick one of 3 games to play. We also have our regular meme of the week, weekly astrological forecast, sports news, and learn a new word. And tonight, Shanni is going to be sharing a recipe, and I will be sharing funny presidential candidate photos that have been photoshopped. So just giving you a little heads up in case you want to pull up any tidbits to share during these segments, such as sports news or maybe you have a recipe. We're also going to have Wackiest world records. These are all Guinness records. And animals you never knew existed. And we'll probably squeeze in a little bit of Ask the Magic 8-Ball at the end. So anybody want to say anything real quick? Say hi before Shanni starts off with today's holiday.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little surprise for Shanni. And let me go ahead and do that. Give her surprise before she gets started. Shanni has been with us now for 6-7 weeks, something like that, well past her probationary period, and since she is a host in this channel, she is getting a shiny new star on her profile. There you go. She is now an administrator. The angel has earned her wings. So congratulations, Shanni. Welcome to the admin team.
Congratulations, Shanni.
Sorry, I'm Zello-ish. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect it. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm very proud and honored to be part of the team.
Yay. Oh, the bird is happy about it too. This is what I get for setting up in my living room tonight. Yes, coos and laughs and sneezes. So she'll be part of our program all night. There she goes. Oh my. So, yeah, you want to start off if your mic is working with today's holiday, Shanni?
Okay, yeah, my mic is acting really dumb, so hopefully it will. And this is getting the stars a great birthday present. My birthday's Tuesday, so thank you again. All right, guess what? Today is a weird holiday. Not really weird, but it's actually helps a lot of women. A lot of women get this. It's called National Mud Pack Day. National Mud Pack Day is today, September 30th. Pile on the facial, ladies. This is your day. Guys, you can get a mud pack facial too. Just don't let your buddies know that you did. Mud packs were once the rage for facial treatments. It's still popular, but the mud in the facials can be replaced with a variety of other ingredients. It is supposed to keep your skin young and soft and supple. Does it work? Girls who use it swear by it. Do you know a mud pack is a quick treatment for bee stings? Use it if needed when you are on a hike or until you get a place to be treated for bee and wasp stings. Celebrate today with a mud pack. Guys, make that special day by buying a gift certificate for a facial for your special lady. Make sure to tell her it's not that she needs it, rather it's because it's comforting or make her feel good. Always give her a compliment. Okay. the Oregon of whatever that word is of National Mud Pack Day. Our research did not find a creator or of the creator of this day. We did not find any documentations confirming this to be a national day. We found congressional records of presidential population. However, we suspect somewhere along the way this day came up for debate. At times, there certainly is a lot of mud slinging in Congress and the Senate. So there we go, National Mud Pack Day. Get a facial.
Nice. Thanks, Shanny. Yeah, hey, I swear by it. Once a week is good. I've been slacking. But yeah, and there are a variety of things you can use. I like the mud the best, but you can even make some masks at home. Honey, avocado, oatmeal, which is I think is good. Actually, not so much for a mask, but for exfoliating. Same with coffee grinds, and so much more that you can put on your face. Okay, so up next is this day in history. September 30th. We're going to start back with 1630. And let me get my cool little image up here to share with you all for this. Like it's that important. There we go. Okay, yeah, 1630, John Billington, one of the original pilgrims who sailed to the New World on the Mayflower, becomes the first man, something in my throat, executed in the English colonies. He is hanged for having shot another man during a quarrel. In 1791, Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, is performed for the first time in Vienna. In 1846, the first anesthetized tooth extraction is performed by Dr. William Morton in Charleston, Massachusetts. Can you imagine getting your teeth pulled and worked on before anesthesiology? Oh, must just suck to live before 1846. Okay, in 1864, Confederate troops failed to retake Fort Harrison from the Union forces during the siege of Petersburg. In 1911, Italy declares war on Turkey over control of Tripoli. In 1918, Bulgaria pulls out of World War I. They said, forget it, we don't want to be part of this. In 1927, Babe Ruth, yes, one of our favorite dudes in here, hits his 60th home run of the season off Tom Zachary in Yankee Stadium, New York City. 1935, George Gershwin's opera Porgy and Bess opens at the Colonial Theater in Boston. 1938, under German threats of war, Britain, France, Germany, and Italy sign an accord permitting Germany to take control of Sudetenland, a region of Czechoslovakia inhabited by a German-speaking minority. In 1939, the French army is called back into France from its invasion of Germany. The attack, codenamed Operation SAR, only penetrated 5 miles. In 1943, the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps becomes the Women's Army Corps, a regular contingent of the U.S. Army with the same status as other Army service corps. In 1950, UN forces cross the 38th parallel, separating North and South Korea as they pursue the retreating North Korean army. Lots of war stuff, huh? In 1954, the first atomic-powered submarine, the Nautilus, is commissioned in Groton, Connecticut. 1955, actor and teen idol James Dean is killed in a car crash while driving his Porsche on his way to enter it into a race in Salinas, California. In 1972, pro baseball great Roberto Clemente hits his 3,000th and final hit of his career. Wow, nice even number to finish it off with, huh? And in 1975, the AH-64 Apache attack helicopter makes its first flight. In 1999, Japan's second worst nuclear accident occurs at a uranium processing facility in Tokimura, killing 2 technicians. 2009, earthquakes in Sumatra kill more than 1,115 people. Terrible tragedy. All right, and bonus we have every week here, born on this day. Our wonderful birthday girl for this is Angie Dickinson, born in 1931. She's an American actress, and she began her career on television, appearing in many anthology series during the 50s before landing her breakthrough role in the 1959 Western film Rio Bravo, for which she received the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year. Dickinson had a big career and has appeared in more than 50 films, including Ocean's 11 in 1960, Point Blank in 67, Pretty Maids All in a Row in 71, and too many more to mention. Dickinson returned to the small screen in March 1974 for an episode of the critically acclaimed hit anthology series Police Story. The guest appearance proved to be so popular, NBC offered Dickinson her own television show, which became a groundbreaking weekly series called Policewoman. It's a role for which I know her best, and I think first discovered her. So happy 84th birthday to Angie. Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday, Angie, and welcome to all the users who just came in here. And we actually have some things later in the segment that you guys can participate in, but I just wanted to welcome all the new users and thank you. That was great history, Cheryl.
Hello, everyone. I'm a bit late. Better late than ever. I'm here.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, and that was a lot of history. More than my college class.
And that's just stuff that happened on this day. And that's only about half of what I found. I didn't want to bog you guys down with too much. So Shanni has tip or tips of the week now.
Yes, I do, and I'm going to post them in channel because I like everybody to be able to see them, and then we'll read them. Hang on one sec. That is the one. Can you read that one, Cheryl? I'm trying to find that other one I had.
Okay. Yep. All right. Get clear about your vision. Don't expect to get where you want if you don't know what you want.
Well, I think that's my only tip for today. I had a really great one. I cannot seem to find it, and I know I saved it, but if I find it later on during the show, I will definitely post it and talk about it. But I can actually read it. I think I have it, I just can't find it in my phone. It was this one was actually a really good tip. Okay. It is tip of the day. Add a couple tablespoons of baking soda to cold water when washing fresh vegetables. This removes the pesticides, dirt, and wax. It's actually really good because then you know everything is gone. I'll just wash my vegetables, but then when I learned about the baking soda, then it makes it even cleaner, and I think it tastes better.
I like that tip. All right, so we have one more before we go into audience choice, and you can choose the game we play. All right, here's a quote by Bill Keane. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. All right, so audience choice. What it includes tonight is A, 20 questions, B, brain teasers, or C, general trivia. So cast your vote, and we will go with the top for that.
General trivia, general trivia, general trivia.
20 questions.
20 questions.
20 questions.
That's 3 for 20 questions and 1 for general trivia.
All right, keep them coming. I have some great brain teasers, but might boggle your minds too much. You want something a little easier going, fun. Okay, so more votes. We only have 4 so far.
Yeah, no brain teasers because I have a headache.
You have a headache. You're not going to be ready for my sports trivia tonight? It's very, very easier.
No, I'll be here. I'll be here the whole hour. But Cheryl's brain teasers are usually give me a headache.
I haven't done any brain teasers yet. What are you talking about? Shan did them once.
I'm joking. I'm just playing.
He just likes to mess with you. More votes? Anybody else want to vote? And Speed Buggy, Cheryl hid the marshmallows from you. I'm sorry.
So is that it for now? 3 for 20 questions, 1 for general trivia? Okay, so 20 questions it is. And Shanni, I believe you know what these are. So it is a thing. And you got 20 questions to figure it out. And here's how you want to do it. Ask questions to eliminate the possibilities of what it is and zero in on what it is. don't throw your guess out there what it is on like the second and third guess. You're just going to be wasting guess. Gather enough data, and don't be redundant. Don't ask questions like if someone asks it's a four-legged animal, and I say yes, don't ask if it has wings. You already know it does not. That's just an example. So yeah, use your questions wisely. You only get 20. Fire away.
Okay, I'll go first. Question number 1, is it a household appliance?
No, it is not.
Does it need batteries?
No.
Does it need wheels?
Does it have, rephrase that.
Is it made of wood?
Is it something you use every day?
Okay, everybody hold on. We're already at 5 questions.
Yeah, she hasn't answered one of them yet. Easy, guys.
Yeah, give me a chance. Okay, does it need wheels? No, it does not need wheels and does not have wheels. Is it made of wood? No. Is it something you use every day? Yes. Yes, or almost every day.
To recap, people, okay, it's not made out of wood. It's not a household appliance. It does not need batteries. It does not need or have wheels. Okay, so keep your questions like there.
Yeah, I'm typing these down so I can give you a recap at like number 10 and 15.
Keeping track too.
Does it need Wi-Fi or internet?
No.
Okay, so number 7, is it a container for something?
I would have to say no. I don't think this has ever been referred to as a container.
Do you have to put it on anywhere?
Say it again. Do you have to put it on what?
Say that one again. That's question 8, right?
Yes, I said, do you have to wear it?
Answer is yes.
Is it a seasonal item?
No, it is not.
Wait, what did you say yes to? I was not paying attention.
He said yes, do you have to wear it?
Yes to wearing it. Yes to using every day. No to the rest.
Is it deodorant? Not sure. You said you use it almost every day.
Well, it wasn't use it every day. It was wear it every day. And I would save the questions of guessing what the item is till later. Just ask more questions about it. So, is it deodorant? Okay, that was kind of a wasted guess. So we're going on to guess number 11.
Is it made of denim?
Is it made of denim? Almost never.
What color is it?
Yes or no questions.
Oh, sorry about that.
Do you have to dress to impress?
Do you have to dress to? I don't understand how that's. Can you rephrase that?
Is it heavy?
Is it heavy? No.
Is it something you wear on your head?
No.
Could you wear it on your feet?
Okay, and after this, can we get a check on how many we've had?
Okay, question 14 is, can you wear on your feet? And the answer is no.
Can you say the question over?
Which question? Well, it's an item or object. You want all the questions that we've gone through?
Okay, so 15. Just to clarify, is it an article of clothing?
Very good, Cody. Yes, it is.
Yes, you got that one on the nose. Good for you, Cody.
So the thing was an article of clothing? I got it right? Or it was, and we have to name it specifically?
It was an article of clothing, but you do have to name the specific kind of clothing, right, Cheryl?
Yes. Is the article of clothing underwear?
No, it's not underwear. So we have 4 questions left. You guys are getting really close. You're narrowing it down pretty good. You guys are actually doing a really good job with this. This is good.
Is the article of clothing shirt?
Yes, it is. You are correct. You got it. It is a shirt. Okay, so we can do one more or move on. Considering the time, we should probably move on.
It doesn't really matter. We have, 30 minutes left? So, yeah, we can move on, or we can do that other one.
program is for you guys, so you tell me, what do you want to do? We have a meme of the week and sports, I guess, trivia, astrological forecast, and a bunch of funny stuff. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, funny things. I like that.
Yeah, funny things is fine with me.
I'm going to share the meme of the week with you guys. So we have two memes of the week for you guys to share, and I can read them to you guys. I actually thought they were funny. They made me laugh. The one says it's a little dog, and he's like looking sad. It says, "Barked at the mailman." He said, "How cute." So now he's all upset about that. And the other one is, "Wow, that environmentally friendly hand dryer really dried my hands." Said no one ever. Thought they were different and funny.
Thank you for that, Shanny. Now we have our weekly astrological forecast. And this is for all zodiacs. So this is for everyone here, all 12. If our thoughts create our realities, then there's no denying the power of positive thinking this week. On the 26th, the radiant, life-giving Sun met optimistic Jupiter at the exact degree of Libra, lifting spirits everywhere. This is the first time in over 12 years that this pairing has taken place in this zodiac sign, which governs peace, cooperation, and romantic relationships. Take a chance on romance or another powerful pairing. Pay attention to the energy that you bring to your interactions. Do you start with a smile or a suspicious scowl? Scan your reflection because you may have developed undetected RBF while Mars was in Scorpio this summer. Oops, time to fix that. Proven fact. Turning up the corner of your mouth can actually have the effect of lifting your mood. Make a point of spreading sunshine even if the people around you are in stormier moods. On that note, is it time for a social upgrade? The Sun-Jupiter duo reminds us that the people we surround ourselves with can lift us up or bring us down. Evict the brooders, haters, and underminers from your inner circle. They don't deserve an all-access pass to your life. Today, the new moon in Libra picks up the rose-colored baton from the Sun-Jupiter duo. If you thought you were better off alone, guess again. The urge to merge will be strong this week for business, creative coupling, and romance. Let the negotiations begin. With Mercury officially out of retrograde since the 22nd, we are in the clear to discuss deal points, draft contracts, or put a ring on it. Remember that new moons are starting blocks, so there's no need to rush to the signing table or the altar. In fact, there's a warning label here. Choose your other half wisely. The seeds that get planted this week will be harvested under the corresponding full moon next April 11th. On Monday, furtive Pluto woke up from a retrograde that began on April 18th. Pluto spends about half of each year in a lower power slumber like this, but the backspin can rile our suspicions and keep us stuck in darker thoughts. With Pluto back in drive for the coming 7 months, we'll feel more motivated to tackle those tough sticking points, addictive tendencies, and compulsive behaviors. Although a sexy cat and mouse game can be fun, people who are overly mysterious will lose their allure now. Since Pluto is in Capricorn, the sign that rules government, banks, and big businesses, we could get a better handle on our investments and see some circus acts coming to a close in the presidential race. If you've been drifting along in extended summer vacation mode, we're sorry to report that your lazy days are ending. On Tuesday, go-getter Mars blazed into success-obsessed Capricorn, activating worldwide ambition until November 8th. The red planet has spent all of 2006 bouncing between simmering Scorpio and fiery Sagittarius, so its move into grounded, stabilizing Capricorn won't come a minute too soon. The last time Mars visited the sign was from October 26 to December 4th, 2014. Flip back 2 years in your calendar because you could build on an initiative that began back then. No coasting allowed between now and November 8th. Fortune favors the bold and the unstoppable. This week, don't waste time worrying or checking out the competition. Mars in Capricorn advises. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you'll make it to the mountaintop before you know it. Cool, cool. Hope you enjoyed that. Shanny has some sports trivia next.
Got a little bit of sports news. I'm just going to ask, okay? I just want to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl stage will once again belong to a pop diva. After recent headlining performance by Madonna, Beyonce, and Katy Perry, the halftime show will be anchored next year by Lady Gaga. The NFL announced Thursday Super Bowl 51, February 5th, 2017 at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. That's where the Super Bowl will be held this year. And we also lost two great legend this year. Arnold Palmer, who was a great golf legend, died in his 80s. So we lost him, and we also lost a Florida Marlins pitcher way too soon. He died in a boating accident and left a pregnant wife. Okay, one more here. The NFL, we have 3 teams that are 3-0, and 3 teams that are 3-0, and I had the names of them here. Where did they go? I can't find it right now. I lost that one. But and then we have 4 teams that have lost all their games.
New England, Baltimore, and Denver are 3-0. Shannon. And the pitcher that died, he was only 24 years old. Very young.
The Eagles are also 3-0 too. Did you know that, Pete? Yes, he was very young. It was a very sad boating accident, and he had a really big career ahead of him. Very big. So I'm gonna pull up the trivia, and his name was Marlins Jose Fernandez, killed in boating accident. Fernandez burst in the scene in 2013, becoming one of the best pitchers in baseball. So R.I.P. to him. He just went way too soon. And okay, our questions are pulling up. Here we go. How many teams are there in the NFL? Anybody know?
30.
Had multiple choice. Yes, 30, 31, 28, 32, and 35. That was incorrect. Any other guesses? Again, how many teams are there in the NFL? Our guesses left are B, 31, C, 28, and E, 35. Right, the answer to that was 32. All right, we're going to give one more question, and we're going to let Cheryl move on to her segment. What team won the first ever Super Bowl? Was it A, Green Bay Packers, B, Kansas City Chiefs, C, Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots, or Pittsburgh Steelers?
Got me on that one.
Yeah, I thought this one would be pretty easy. Again, what team won the first Super Bowl ever? And A is Green Bay Packers, B, Kansas City Chiefs, C, Oakland Raiders, D, New England Patriots, or E, Pittsburgh Steelers?
I'll say the Green Bay Packers.
You are absolutely correct, Speed Buggy. And does anybody want to add any trivia before we move on to Cheryl's segment? Or any sports news?
I'll take that as a no. So up next, we're going to learn another new word. Yep. Hopefully this program is helping you expand your vocabulary. New word this week to learn is afflatus, as seen in the picture, which means inspiration, an impelling mental force acting from within, or divine communication of knowledge. And here it is in use. Then with an afflatus words flow, whispered by my muse, into lines and stanza. Shanny has a recipe up next, and after that we will be doing funny presidential candidate picks and wackiest world records. And then on to animals you never knew existed. So if you have any of those that you'd like to share, go collect them if you don't have them already, or find them wherever they may be on your device, because you can share them as well. Okay, Shanny, you're up.
Okay, I posted a picture of I've made this plenty of times. This is the easiest peanut butter fudge ever. You want to do 2 cups sugar, 1/2 cup milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 3/4 cup peanut butter. You can actually use chunky if you like it crunchy. I add a tiny bit more peanut butter. Bring sugar, milk to a boil. Make sure you whip it though. You take your whisk it really good, because that's the key, is making sure that you whisk it so it doesn't crumble. Okay, and remove from the heat and you remove from the heat and stir in the peanut butter and the vanilla, and that is it. But just make sure everything is whisked together. You put it in like an 8 by 8 glass pan. That's what I do, and refrigerate for about 30 to 45 minutes, and it's excellent. You just don't want it to crumble, so make sure you whisk it.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so now we have funny presidential candidate pictures. A lot of hoopla going on with this time around with the presidents, the candidates that we have, which includes a lot of photoshopped photos. So, first one up is Bill Clinton, or sorry, not Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, seen here in this picture. A whole bunch of Donalds running after this man, and the Walking Dead. All right, now we got one of Hillary here, looking like a robot. You can see all the gears behind her face. Now we have Trump as that creepy little dude on the bicycle from the movie Saw. Here's another one from film, from Star Wars. Here is Hillary as a Dark Lord Sith. And we have Hillary Trump in this picture. And, of course, can't have a Hillary Trump without a Donald Clinton. So there you go. And then last but not least, we have Donald Trump and Hillary together here in a Halloween-themed picture, Frankenstein and his bride. I hope you enjoyed those. So now Shanni and I are going to share with you some of the wackiest world records. We have 16 in total. And I have the first one up. And let me get you that picture. Here we go. This is Johnny Strange, whose record is most apples held in his own mouth and cut by a chainsaw in 1 minute. Johnny Strange, chainsaw apple in mouth Guinness World Record holder. This illustrious honor, we want to know how many people were brave enough to actually compete for it, is held by London-based performance artist Johnny Strange. He established the record of 8 apples in 1 minute in October 2013 in South Yorkshire, UK. All right, Shanni.
Trying to key up here. Yeah, that was a great one. And you guys, if you have anything, I would want to say before I read this one, that is like a wacky world record or crazy, just make sure you share it. Okay, number 2, the largest collection of garden gnomes and pixies at her 4-acre gnome reserve in West Putterford, England, and Caithlin has 2,402 gnomes and pixies as of March 2011. Longest. Okay. Does anybody else have that many gnomes or a collection that big? It's crazy. I think it's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
All right, this is a record for stretchiest skin. Gary Turner, British man, can stretch his skin due to a rare medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder where the collagen becomes defective and includes the loosening of the skin and hypermobile joints. I've always known that my skin was different. As a small child, my uncles used to have fun showing their friends, Turner told GWR. Stretching doesn't hurt at all. However, other aspects of the syndrome are very painful, like my joints.
Okay, I just want to make sure everybody's still listening. You guys still having fun? These facts are... That guy with his skin, I can't even look at him.
Yeah, Granger's here. Jamal Granger's here.
Yeah, Cammy's here.
Yes, the largest mental coil passed through the nose. This is freaky. Through the nose and out of the mouth. Andre Stanton, mental coiled nose Guinness World Records. Apparently, that's a real thing. And Andrew Stanton, a slideshow performer in Las Vegas, achieved the length of 11 feet, 10.91 inches in March 2012. I think it had to hurt. Wouldn't you think so? It's like one of the craziest things I've heard of. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And speaking of pain, check out Elaine Davidson here, who's had the most piercings in a lifetime. After her first skin piercing in January 1997, Elaine was hooked. The Brazilian former restaurant owner has been pierced a total of 4,225 times as of June 8, 2006. Oh, surely she's found a little room for more since then. Anyway, the GWR site says she is constantly adding and replacing jewelry, primarily on her face, but also likes adding tattoos, makeup, and feathers in her hair.
That is one of the craziest pictures I've ever seen. Does everybody see that? Could you imagine getting that many piercings and how much it had to hurt? The longest fingernails ever on a woman, Lee Riemann of USA, set a new world record on a TV show, Low Show Del Record, in Madrid, Spain on the 23rd of February 2008. It took American Lee Redmond nearly 30 years to grow her nails out to the record-holding 28 feet 0.45 inches in February 2008. The longest single nail was her right thumb, which reached 2 feet 11 inches. I started growing my nails in 1979. It was kind of a challenge to myself to see how far they would go before they started twisting out of shape, she said. Unfortunately, get this, unfortunately her nails snapped off in 2009 when she had a car accident, but she's all right. But could you imagine picking up stuff and scratching something or trying to open a can with those nails? That's crazy. I break nails all the time. I don't know how she did it.
Don't forget to wipe your butt.
That's like a disability that she chose. Nobody wants to choose disabilities, but yeah, I'm sure it seriously limits her. All right, so this fellow here is George's Kristen. His world record is for lifting a table with his teeth and going the longest distance. He even has a woman on this table, seen in the picture here. Talk about strong choppers. George Kristen from Luxembourg ran 38 feet and 8 inches while carrying a 26-pound table and a 110-pound woman sitting on it in his mouth in Madrid, Spain on February 9th, 2008.
That can't be real. That can't be real. Sorry.
Yep, these are all real. These are from Guinness. All right, Shanny.
Cheryl, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm Shani. We're in the middle of a program. Yes, the next one I have is the largest hairy family, Cheryl. The largest hairy family: Victor, Larry Gomez, Gabriel, Danny Ramos Gomez, Luisa, Lila de Lila Avesis, and Jose Manuel Fagao. These are very hard. Avies are the 4 members of a family of 19 spanning 5 generations in Mexico who all suffer from the rare condition called congenital generalized hypertrophy. You're going to have to help me with this, Cheryl, later. Hypertrophosis. This condition is characterized by excessive facial and torso hair. In women, that means a lighter coat, while men have thick hair on about 98% of their body. Larry and Danny currently perform in the Mexican National Circus. The entire family has assisted scientists in studying the genetic cause of CGH. I hope they don't get a lot of hair in their food or anybody lights them on fire because poof, they have a lot of hair if you look at that picture.
That's wild. What an interesting way to live. Anyway, hi, Hoon. Yeah, nice to see you in here. You've made it, first time you made it to our program. And we're well over halfway through, sharing some fun and interesting segments here. So this next one up here is Ram Singh Chauhan, who has a world record for longest mustache. His mustache is the longest at 14 feet. The Indian man's facial hair was measured in Rome, Italy on March 4th, 2010. It doesn't say how long it is, but by the looks of the picture, maybe 10 feet in each direction or so. All right, Shenny.
I thought you just said 14 feet.
Oh, did I? Oh, no, you're right, 14 feet. Thank you. I'm paying attention, not.
Yeah, we're in the middle of Fun Around the Fire. Almost done, but not quite. My next picture will be the fastest 5 meter on front paws by a dog. Kanjo managed to race 5 meters on his front paws in just 2.39 seconds in California, December 22nd, 2014. Guess what Kanjo is? He's half Papillonian, I think? Papillon? A quarter Jack Russell and a quarter Chihuahua. Could you imagine? I couldn't even, run that quick like that. It's crazy.
This next one is also a dog. This is a Pekingese named Puggy who has the longest tongue. It is on record at 4.5 inches long. The measurement was taken at Avondale Hazlitt Animal Clinic, Texas, in May 2009 when he was 9 years old. Wow, it almost drags on the floor.
Yeah, just a side note. He's real popular with the ladies.
Cheryl, is that Shannon from Nonstop Talk or no?
That's the Shannon that you know of. Yes. Yep. She's a mod. In fact, she got her admin star today. Yep, she's been with us for a while, doing a great job here, and my co-host for this program. It's week 4. Anyway, yeah, what do we have next? I got these totally out of order, and I thought I was being so organized.
Oh, wow. That's very cool. When did she get her admin star?
Today, at the beginning of the program. Yep, that was my surprise to her. All right, Shanny, do we have the male strip rope now?
Yes, I thought you guys might want to, have a second job. You never know. What do you think of this? Magic Mike had nothing on Bernie Barker, the American, a former real estate agent, got into stripping in 2000 at age 60. As a way to get in shape after overcoming prostate cancer, he won over 40 contests. Unfortunately, he did die in 2007. Rest in peace at the age of 66. And yes, it's me. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I've been here a couple months now. But yeah, so now we have Cheryl's next one.
Yep, all right. This one is most canned drinks opened by a parrot in 1 minute. Ever wondered just how many a bird could do? Zach the macaw, unopened 35 cans. How does he unopen it? Okay, he opened them, whatever. He opened 35 cans in 1 minute in San Jose, California on January 12th, 2012.
Yeah, that parrot has a relative that is twice as fast as he is. He's a toucan.
Do you like that toucan bit there, Cobra Jet? Farthest arrow shot using feet. Bullseye! Nancy Seppler shot an arrow to the target 20 feet away using her feet on the set of a Guinness World Records unleashed in Los Angeles, California on June 20th, 2013. Now the guidelines only require a target of 12 inches in diameter, but Nancy, who is a performer, hit just 5.5-inch one. It's craziness that she can do that. I could never do anything like that. My feet maybe pick up a little bit of change.
Okay. So this next one, this man has received the most Guinness World Records. 27,000 jumping jacks done in 6 hours and 45 minutes was Ashrita Furman's first record in 1979, with skills as diverse as fastest mile on a pogo stick while juggling 3 balls to mountain climbing on stilts. He's broken more than 300 records since. Today he holds more than 120 records. I guess he got beat out by some of them. And I guess we have one more by Shanny. I got these so out of order. But looks like we have Svetlana up next. I'm saying that for you, since you might have issues.
Oh yes, Solanta or whatever. Sorry, Giselle. Russian woman Solana Patrokio, or I don't know. It's Russian. Officially has the world's longest legs, measuring 51.9 inches, approximately a little over 4 feet, on July 8th, 2003. And this will conclude our Wackiest records.
Is there any way you can get me her number?
Cheryl, can you Google her? Yeah, does anybody have any crazy world records to share?
So up next is animals you never knew existed. We have about 17 of them, I think. So first one up is the, let me see here, the gharial. Get a picture for it. There we go. Gharial is a big crocodile with a very unique, narrow snout that lives only in a few Indian rivers. Crocodiles exist in many different places, but the gharial is only found in India. It is used to populate many of the large Indian rivers, but it's now found in only a couple small tributaries and faces imminent extinction due to overfishing problems. The gharial immediately stands out because it has a long, narrow snout mouth that looks much friendlier than the average crocodile, at least until it opens that mouth and reveals all the pointy teeth inside. The males also grow a big nasally bump at the end of their snouts, which is kind of cute, but then again, all those teeth are still nasty.
That is total craziness. These wacky animals. And Cheryl, I know I'm doing the tortoise one, but I'm going to mess up some of these words. All right. The Antica or Pioneerus tortoise is one of the rarest tortoises in the world and is noted for its unique shell and shape and colors. Let's keep working with Madagascar for a bit. This is the Angora, possibly the most endangered tortoise in the world. It's also called I think it's a plug-share tortoise, for the way that its shell ends in a scale-like patterns. If you look at the picture, you can see like the patterns around its legs. Like all tortoises, this guy looks harmless, but they live in several small clans, numbering around only 600 in total. It takes the young torsolins around 20 years to reach breeding age, so continuing this species takes time. Pretty cool though. I love the huge tortoises. I just like turtles.
Yeah, I think that's tortoiselings, like younglings, little turtles. And what you saw there is the Angonaka tortoise, or also known as the plowshare tortoise. All right, this interesting hog-like beast. Here is the babirusa. This pig-like animal is famed for its odd collection of jumbled tusks, but only exists on a few islands in Indonesia. The babirusa, or pig deer, is, well, not exactly a looker. It has the rough shape of a hairless boar, but longer legs that could look more at home on a deer, hence the common name. The males have a very unique collection of 4 tusks that grow so tangled together over time that the poor creature can sometimes impale itself. There are 4 different types of babirusa, but they all live on only 4 islands in Indonesia, where humans make their lives a little harder by regularly cooking them up into pork venison.
That turtle looks like it's pregnant.
Hey, turtle soup's real good.
I never had turtle soup. The panda ant, I think, is the picture is posted. The panda ant. This little guy has the hair and makings of a panda, making it one of the cutest and most deadly ants of the planet. A cute ant, really? It is. Is it an ant or is it a panda? Actually, it's a type of wasp. Ooh, that happens.
Uh-oh, what's happened? Yep. Here in markings, not makings of a panda. You there? You got it?
Yes, I have to see where I left off. I didn't even realize it died. Okay, is it an ant or a panda? Actually, it's a type of wasp. It happens to have white and black colorings patterns that can resemble a panda. As long as you're squinting, other colors or hair are possible in different subjects of species. The panda ant is primarily found on the coast of Chile, but its population may be growing into northern regions. However, you may want to stay away if you find one. This one wasp with every very powerful sting has been known to bring down cows. Ouch! I don't think I want to be stung with one of them because if it bring down a cow, it would bring down me definitely. But thank you for that, Cheryl.
Yeah, the panda ant, more affectionately known as pants. Yeah, and thus the expression "ants in your pants."
Oh, too funny. All right, I'm excited about this one. It's such a unique looking animal. This is called the okapi. It is not only a rare quadruped, but also managed to escape discovery until the 1900s. The okapi immediately raises so many questions. Why is it only part zebra? Did the other zebras kick it out? What is with those big flapping ears? Can I pet one? But one of the more interesting things about the okapi is that it avoided official discovery until 1901, when an explorer stumbled on them in Central Africa. The nearby pygmies had, of course, known about the okapi forever. Believe it or not, the okapi is far more closely related to the giraffe than the zebra.
Morning, Shannon. Morning, Speedbuggy. Morning, everyone. Morning, Serenity.
I did a report on that in like fourth grade, except I called it an oka pie. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. You may be right about that pronunciation. I was just winging it. And for those who are just joining us, we are doing 17 animals you never knew existed. We just did the okapi, and now we're moving on to the tarsier.
Yes, the Tarzia. These are very, very interesting. I hope you're enjoying it. The Tarzia and its trademark wide-eye gaze are some of the shyest little tree-loving primates around. I think primates are so cute. You may have seen pictures of the Tarzia around the internet. There's something about his buggy, paranoid eyes that's somewhere between too much coffee and so cute. These tiny primates live on a small collection of islands in Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. The little lemur-like animals spend most of their lives leaping from tree to tree. And oddly enough, hunting small prey. I never knew this is interesting. They actually eat small prey like frogs and lizards. They are fully I can't get the word, carnivorous primates in the world.
Carnivorous primates. Yes, thanks, Shan. Okay. Oh, and hello back to whoever joined and said hello. All right. This fellow here is the Javan rhino. The Javan rhino is one of the most endangered animals in the world, with only a few dozen left in Indonesia. There are 5 species of rhino in the world, and each has its problems, but the Javan rhino is certainly the most rare. They used to live in Vietnam, but were eventually poached to extinction there, leaving only around 35 of the animals in the wild in Java, Indonesia's national park. Javan rhinos are smaller than larger rhino species and have the overall appearance of a lighter build with smaller horns than other rhinos. Like the Indian rhino, it is known for armor-shaped skin folds. You might have issues reading this next one. Sao Tome Shrew.
Oh, Cheryl, I didn't mean to cut you off. Theo Tome Shrew. And the rhino's cute. That's my picture. No, I'm kidding. This nimble little shrew lives on a tiny African island and is growing rarer thanks to deforestation. At 3 inches long, the Sarotome shrew is a tiny little scarian rodent, but it's still fairly large for a shrew. These animals are known for their long snouts and interestingly, their especially extra white teeth, which compare favorably to usually yellow teeth of other shrews. They live almost entirely on a small shield volcano island off the western coast of Africa. The population of the Saratoga shrew continues to decrease because of the deforestation and the introduction of invasive species, providing unwanted competition for food and other resources. It's sad. They're kind of cute.
Yeah, slow it down. Take your time so you don't trip over these words. That word is deforestation. It's when they cut down all the trees. Yeah, it destroys the homes of many animals. It's a shame. So, number 9 is the bush viper. It is from Africa and is famed for its unique scale patterns, but those fangs are still full of venom. Several things make the bush viper stand out from the snake crowd. For one thing, it is an arboreal viper species, which means that it lives and hunts primarily in trees. Cue shrieking sound due to snakes falling from above. They are also found only in tropical forests in the central areas of Africa. Fortunately, within these jungles, the bush viper remains relatively plentiful. Another standout feature of the viper is its color. These snakes have an astonishing number of possible colors and color patterns, from lime green to beautiful mottled black and white scales. This next one is something else. All right, I think Shani will have fun with this.
That is so cute. Though the patterns in the snake. It's actually cute and very beautiful. Yeah, I actually like this animal, but I've never seen a pink one. This is called the pink fairy armadillo. The tiny armadillo is indeed pink and is found in the deserts of Argentina. Just to clarify, the pink fairy armadillo does not look like a fairy at all. It looks like, in fact, like an armadillo. The pink part of the name comes from the armadillo's pinkish armored top. Its bottom half is covered with pinkish fur too. The fairy part comes from the fact that this is the smallest armadillo ever found in the world. It lives only in the desert regions of Argentina, where it digs for ants, worms, spending most of its time hiding underground. So I don't think you would ever really see one because it always hides underground, you know. But if we hide underground, we need the sunlight.
Yeah, I believe it's also known as a Kirko. All right, so I have up here the lowland streaked tenrec. The fascinating porcupine-like tenrec is another creature found only in certain parts of Madagascar. The tenrec is one of the most unique animals in the world. It has bristles sort of like a porcupine mixed in with its fur, but a snout more like that of an anteater, and sharp orange and black coloring on its spines that look like something from a cartoon. It exists only in certain areas of Madagascar, where it does indeed scoop up ants and other insects with that long snout. The sharpest spines around its head are detachable, all the better to get rid of predators, but its underside is soft brown fur. This other one, Durrell's Von Sira, Shanni will share with you.
Thank you, Serenity. Darrell Von Sarah. The tiny ferret-like marsh creature is so rare that it's almost extinct immediately after being discovered in Madagascar. A lot of these are from Madagascar. Madagascar is a wonderful little microcosm of animal life, complete with all sorts of rare creatures that could exist nowhere else. Point in case, ooh, the Salinel, Durrell, or Durrell's I'm hard. These words are hard. Volseta, a small creature found in one lone marsh in the middle of the island and already endangered by other species. The few photos available make the Von Sterel look more like a cousin or a cousin to a wolverine than anything else. But this creature is actually most like a brown-tailed mongoose, which have seen them in the zoo. That really, really likes the mud. See, these are very rare, so seeing this picture is a rare thing for you guys.
Yep, I imagine most of you have never seen any of these things before, or at least most of them. And let's see, that critter, was also known as the Salinoia durelli. All right, so the Sega antelope, an odd antelope found only in mid-southern Asia, primarily Kazakhstan. We all have a picture of antelope in our heads, the graceful, bounding, deer-like creature with sweeping horns, and the Sega antelope does meet these qualifications, except for its long, hanging snout, which makes the animal look more like something from sci-fi show than a real antelope. It uses this trunk-like snout for many different purposes, including filtering out dust when breathing and rooting out food. The Sega species is found only in certain arid spots in Asia and withstands both burning hot summers and icy winters like a boss, putting the prettier antelope to shame.
Mine is the mega mouth shark. Might look like you, Pete. No, I'm kidding. These oddly shaped sharks are so rare. Only a handful of humans have ever seen one in the wild. See? You guys are going to see a picture of it. Aren't shark names fun? This shark gets its name from the way its whole body seems to funnel up, up its giant mouth. However, on the terrifying scale, the shark ranks pretty low. That broad mouth is fang-free, and its dopey eyes make the shark look less of a predator and more of a befuddled whale. It even eats via filter like whales do. Only around 70 of these sharks have ever been seen, and scientists still know they very little about their habits or even where they live, although many sightings are near Indonesia. See, this is very, very rare that you see this. And still, Pete, it looks like you. Just kidding.
I want to see a monkey.
Let me show a monkey.
Yep, you shared a primate. All right, so now that we got that, we will move on to The next one. Oh, this one is great. This is called a Goody sapphire spider. And what's fascinating about this is it's blue, and which is a color rarely seen in nature, particularly in animals. Um, so let's see. This spider confined to trees in India really does manage to look like an ornament instead of a real creature. Yes, we know that tree spiders are terrifying, but take a breath, then peek at the Goody spider, named after the nearby Indian village where it was first discovered. The blue and white markings on its body and legs is particularly striking, and the spider generally lives up to its name as much as possible. It's a good thing that they're easy to notice because no one wants an 8-inch tree spider to catch them by surprise. The spider has recently been discovered here and there in one forest between the regions of Nandial and Gidalur. Yep. Well, that's good. Yeah, most creatures try to blend into their environments, but this one stands out. All right. Shanny's got an interesting wombat up next. Cute furry critter.
I thought that spider was really pretty. I love the colors on him. He's actually pretty gorgeous. The coloring on it. I've never seen anything like that. But yes, the northern hairy-nosed wombat. This snuffling marsupial lives in only one remote location in Australia, so they're very, very rare. Australia is home to plenty of unique animals and more than its fair share of marsupials. But the northern hairy-nosed wombat is one of the most rare. Only around 163 of these animals are believed to exist in the Epping Forest National Park. They use their large, hairy noses to feed on various types of grass and sense their surroundings. They have bad eyesight, though. But fortunately, wombats don't need to eat every day. See, they're kind of like a snake, I guess, because they don't eat every day. Uh, because of their low metabolism, droughts and bushfires continue to endanger these surprisingly cute burrowing creatures, but their population appears to be slowly burning. See, there's a lot of things about these animals. There's not many of them in the world, and I actually have never seen any of these before until this segment. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Australia, New Zealand too has such interesting animals, and they're indigenous to only to those places. Um, Only places where you can find marsupials, in fact. All right, we have here the red wolf. It has beautifully colored fur, but may not be with us for much longer. Oh. The red wolf takes us to the United States, where this predator shows off its beautiful coat with various notes of fire and crimson. The red wolf is much smaller than the famous gray wolf and hunts much smaller game too, like rabbits and squirrels. The U.S. tried to save this striking wolf in the 70s, but genetic testing confirmed that while some hybrids remained, there were too few true red wolves left in the wild for the species to survive. By the 1980s, the red wolf was declared extinct in the wild, with only a few left in captivity. And that is our final animal that you never knew existed. I hope you enjoyed it and it was educational for you all.
But that wolf is not red.
Looks kind of red.
Well, I didn't name it, so don't get on me about it. So, yes, we were 23 minutes past the hour, just like last week. Um, Anybody want to do a couple Ask the Magic 8 Balls before we wrap this up?
Will tomorrow be a better day?
All right, there you go. The first question's Roman. Yes, I love Magic 8 Ball. Will tomorrow be a better day for Roman? Let's all concentrate. Yeah, let's see what he says.
This one's going to take a lot of concentration.
All right, everybody, let's concentrate and think if anybody else has a question.
The Magic 8 Ball has its answer. It says most likely. Any other questions?
Well, will I be in the Ring of Fire tomorrow?
It says yes. Oh, happy day for us.
Is Shannon gonna make me some of that fudge?
Cheryl, we really need to concentrate on this one, okay?
The Magic 8 Ball has replied and says without a doubt.
I hope Magic 8 Ball is out wrong tomorrow.
Okay, any more Magic 8 Ball questions? Come on, guys. Somebody's got to have a good one. Yes or no one.
Will tomorrow rain? It has not rained in almost about a few days now, and it needs to rain.
Okay, I will rephrase that because surely it will rain somewhere in the world. Will there be rain tomorrow where Roman lives? And it says concentrate and ask again. All right, concentrate, you guys. And the answer is don't count on it. Sorry, Roman.
Will money come my way tomorrow?
Waiting for Pete to key up a one. I always love Pete's. All right, we got to concentrate on this one, Cheryl.
I need to do my rain dance for Roman tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, do it for us too. We don't get much rain either. All right, Pete, sorry to tell you the outlook is not so good.
Damn. I should have went with my other question.
Will I ever get to travel to California?
Outlook, good.
Will I ever go to you guys' state, United States, or LA, or I want to travel?
Okay, concentrate on this one, very good. It says without a doubt.
Shannon, I'm coming to visit.
Well, will I get to see Cheryl again?
Question. And the answer, outlook, good. All right, you guys, one more question. Whoever gets the mic gets the last Magic 8 Ball question.
Will I be able to own my own freaking business soon?
And the Magic 8 Ball replies, signs point to yes.
Good. I need a loan.
All right, we've done 90 minutes, full 90 minutes of fun around the fire for you guys. We truly hope you've enjoyed this and will join us again in the coming Fridays, as there's always something new. We have some regular segments, but there's always something new for you. You never know what might be in store for you. Something interesting, something fun. Nonetheless, you will enjoy it. So hope you enjoyed tonight a lot, and so glad you could join us, even if you showed up late. And Shanny and I both appreciate it. So, Shanny, any final words as we wrap this up?
I just wanted to thank everyone who helped out and was in channel tonight, and our regulars who are always in here, and Roman and Cammy and all the mods who helped. Thank you guys so much. And Cammy, I hope you get to go to California. I hope it's a good reason.
Made of steel, black and hard. You met my leg shake, baby, and I knew it was you from the start. Let me turn you on. So sweet the sound. When you spin like smoke and the streets start shaking the ground. So let me fill you up with high octane till we choke it up and we get it on again. Burn, baby, burn. On and on again. Burn, baby, burn. You got me begging for more 'cause you can. Burn, baby, burn. On and on again. Burn, baby, burn. You got me begging for more 'cause you can. You rule the place each time you're around. All the guys got jealous when the two of us passing the crowd. So stand by me, I'll never let you down. Gotta get you home safe each time you're bitching around. So let me fill you up with high octane till we choke it up and we get it on again. Burn, baby, burn. On and on again. Burn, baby, burn. You got me begging for more 'cause you can. Burn, baby, burn. On and on again. Burn, baby, burn. You got me begging for more 'cause you can.